What book is that?
Oh, this is the Book of Mice and Men, a 1937 novella by John Steinbeck set during the Great Depression. It follows two migrant workers, George and Lennie, who travel together dreaming of owning land. Lennie, who has an intellectual disability, is strong but unaware of his own strength. After he accidentally kills a woman, George is forced to make a tragic decision to protect him. The story explores hardship, dreams, and the harsh realities of life. Oh, do you want more info of Mice and Men?
George Milton, a small protective man who has been looking for his friend Lennie. Lennie Small, a tall and strong man who is usually unaware of his action. He enjoys petting soft things the most. Curly, the boss son, who is aggressive and insecure to big and strong people like Lennie. Candy, an old ranch worker who lost a hand in a work accident. Crooks, a black stable hand who isolated himself from the other due to the racism and discrimination he had experienced. Slim, a skilled and most respected worker on the ranch. Curly's wife, the only female character in the story. She is lonely and flirtatious with every man that works on the ranch. Carlson, a bitter and self-centered man who proposed the idea of killing Candy's dog.
Now, let's look at the key events in Of Mice and Men. George and Lennie arrive at the ranch, hoping for a new beginning and a chance to fulfill their dream. Before they get there, George reminds Lennie about the trouble he caused in Weed, hinting at future conflicts. They also share a vision of owning a farm where Lennie can take care of rabbits. Additionally, Candy offers his saving to help make it happen. As the story progresses, tensions rise when Curly provokes Lennie into a fight. Encouraged by George, Lennie retaliates and crushes Curly's hand. Later, Lennie unintentionally kills Curly's wife while stroking her hair. He panics when she screams and accidentally breaks her neck. Realizing their dream is now unattainable, Lennie flees to the riverbank, the hiding spot George has instructed him to use whenever he's in trouble. George eventually finds Lennie and, knowing that the other men will show no mercy, reassures him with their dream one last time. In a final act of compassion, George shoots Lennie at the back of the head to spare him from cruel death. With Lennie's death, their dream dies as well, illustrating how harsh reality can destroy even the most hopeful aspirations.
Here are the theme topics of Mice and Men. Number 1 is isolation. Most characters feel alone, longing for a companionship, but rarely finding it. Number 2, hopes versus reality. People dream of a better life, but harsh circumstances often stop them. Number 3 is strength and vulnerability. Some hold power, while others struggle with social or physical limits. Number 4 is companionship. George and Lennie's bond shows how friendship is in a harsh world.
The ending of the story of Mice and Men hit us harder than we expected, especially since we were hoping that George would find a way to help Lennie escape and start fresh. It left us with a deep sadness, reminding us that no matter how strong a bond is, fate can still take control. Why should we read it then?
It challenges us to think about power, discrimination, and isolation issues that still matter today. Beyond being a historical story, it's a powerful look at human nature and survival.